Welcome back, Guardians. My name's Afion. In today's video we will be doing a review of the Shadow of VEILS, just because although this weapon cannot be taken forward into year 2, it can still be used in PvP and it's very fun to use right now at the moment for the next month leading up to Taken King. So what you're seeing at the moment is my preferred setup for this weapon with perfect balance. I wouldn't worry too much about the burn that you get on the end, as we are primarily talking about PvP use for this weapon. But if you did want to use it for PvE, I would recommend Stunning Fallen Captains, as I'm not really that fussed about Dreg burn, to be honest with you. But as I was saying, this weapon is mainly for PvP in my opinion, because it is just amazing for it. It has extremely high aim assist, which we will get into in the video. Now, if you don't have one of these, you can go to Variks, and if you're selling it, pick it up, or get one if you're lucky enough through a Judgment's Chance for 1 armor and weapon core. So as always with these weapon reviews, especially with snipers, we'll start off by checking out the sights. These sights all come as standard with this weapon, so that was the short gaze. Now we have the long view, which will be fairly similar to it, to be honest with you, but the bottom scope is a bit of a tricky one. Although it does up your stability and range, I do not recommend this scope, as the aiming on it just zooms you in far too much for it to be effective in my opinion. Now moving on to stability, and this is with perfect balance. The recoil is very controllable, very vertical, but there is still quite a bit of kick with it. Now if you are fine with that bit of kick and think you could handle more, then you might want to go for extended mag. As you can see, the kick does take the aim quite a bit higher, but it will give you that one extra bullet in the chamber, which can be quite useful to have. Now for PvP, I wasn't a fan of this weapon at first, but after a while I did grow to actually really love using it. It fires quick enough that you can afford to miss a few shots and still have time to get those extra shots in and get your headshots. As far as accuracy goes, it's really good for tracking enemies. That's going to have a lot to do with the aim assist, but if you can line up where you believe that enemy is going to go, it's going to be really easy to get those headshots. Now when using this, I found myself getting an amazing amount of double kills with it, more so than I was with other sniper rifles. On top of that, it was just very fun to use. Now in this clip, keep a lookout on my ammo, as you can see it's on free. I'm about to use a Fist of Panic because I can't see the guy, and the ammo goes back up to 4. That is extremely useful for when you're doing trials or anything in PvP really, where the ammo drops are being a bit scarce. I can't recommend this gun enough to you guys. I wasn't a fan of it first, as I said, but after using it I just kept pulling off some absolutely amazing shots with it that I was literally over the moon with, and I just can't get enough of it. So hopefully you guys get a chance to check it out. Hopefully you enjoy it as much as I did and pull off some crazy shots as well. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow with a brand new video.